They kind of own us at Arrowhead.
No, I'm not nervous about it. I'm too old to get nervous anymore. But I get nervous watching my kids play sports. But other than that, I don't. The nerves kind of come and go. I say that, and I'll probably eat more than I should in the press box. Trying to soak up some nervous energy. But other than that, it's the next game, because I did bring up this point, Coach Beck, on our radio show Monday night. I said, win or lose this game, talk about how you address it, because there are 5 games left in the regular season. If you lose this game, it's not the end of the world, because if you go on and take care of business, you're still going to have a chance in the playoffs. If you win this game, you better not feel too good about yourself, because Pitt State's getting into the grind of their schedule with a hot Fort Hays State team coming in after that. And then we go to Warrensburg, and Central Missouri's lighting it up, and then a good Western team comes to Pittsburgh. We knew October was going to be the gauntlet for us, and so win or lose this game, it's important to realize it's not the last game of the year. And so regardless of where it's played, if you win this game, you'll have beaten a really, really quality opponent. But all it guarantees you is that one game. You have to be ready for the next one, win or lose.
Well, fantastic. Eddie Lomshek, thank you again for joining us. We truly appreciate you taking time and kind of talking about this game and some of your experiences at Pitt State, growing up in Pittsburgh. And I mean, it's going to be a fun, exciting game on Saturday out at Arrowhead.
Yeah, it is, and I appreciate you guys and the media coverage from the Kansas City people that were up at Basketball Media Day today. And again, that's another thing that not everybody gets, and so especially in a metropolitan area. But Kansas City is clearly the hub of the MIAA, and so I know on behalf of all the schools in the league, they appreciate all the coverage up there, and whether it's TV, internet stuff, radio, newspaper, whatever, it's a great opportunity to showcase the MIAA, which we feel is as good as anything in Division II, and a lot of really, really quality sports. And so it's been a pleasure being with you guys, and then we sure are looking forward to Saturday as well.
Eddie, real quick, to go to close here, what do you think about Gary's cowboy hat there?
Well, to each their own. I was debating whether or not what to do. I was at work today with our programming director, and I'd gotten back from media day, and there was a note on my desk to call this number in Kansas City, and I didn't know who it was, and that's how I got hooked up with you guys. And then we were joking with my program director. I was thinking about putting on a bunch of purple eyeshadow or a foo-foo hat or whatever it was, just to have a little fun, to let people know the Gorillas don't take themselves too seriously. But that's good. Don't ever be afraid to laugh at yourself.
Yeah. Hey, I've been a Cowboys fan too long, but I am on the hashtag fire Jason Garrett train. So, I'm done with that guy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I grew up a Cowboys fan. I'm not as into the NFL as I once was, but Dallas, man, what a dud last Sunday with the Pack at Big D. So I heard Paul Feinbaum the other day talking about he fully expects Lincoln Riley to be the Cowboys head coach at this time next year.
I think he heard me say that on my show about 3 months ago. So, maybe he was tuning in,
Probably.
But, hey, thanks again, and enjoy the game on Saturday. Enjoy Arrowhead. I'm sure they'll have some good food catered in for you guys up top, and just have a great game.
Go Gorillas.
Will do, guys. Thanks again for having us.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Chavez with the Jayhawk Sports Network. And if you would like to have the same historical experience in the same arena that KU, Mizzou, K-State, the Kansas City Kings, Comets, and many other college and pro teams play at, including a Final Four, then Hy-Vee Arena, formerly Kemper Arena, is your place to host your next basketball, volleyball, wrestling, or anything that can be played on a hardwood floor. You could host your next practice, game, or tournament at Hy-Vee Arena for as little as $6 per person. That's right, $6, anybody, anytime. We have all the amenities you need, from team rooms, locker rooms, food court, and team meeting space. That's right, we are open to anyone now. So check us out at HyVeeArena.com or call 816-505-0404 today to book your historical experience.
Yeah, you heard that right.
Van life. It's been defined as the continuous, everlasting voyage of living in a van. And if van life is calling you, then you should check out vandoit.com. Van Doit can be used as a primary vehicle with 7-passenger seating, convertible to a camper van, or anywhere in between. Go ahead, give our site and blog a gander. We assure you, it's going to make you say, you Van Doit. 816-944-2229. Or check us out at vandoit.com.
I'm Johnny Quay, head coach of the St. Joe Mustangs. If you're looking for professional quality, customized wood bat for your baseball player, Walk Off Wood Bat Company is the place to go. All bats are made with prime quality wood, and the options for customization are endless. Gamers, fungos, training bats, they have them all. The Mustangs are excited to have Walk Off Wood as our official bat supplier this season. If we trust our players to swing Walk Off Wood, you should too. Go online and order today.
I'm Gary.
This is Austin.
And I'm Tyler.
And we are Midwest Mics coming back at you from the UClick TV studios inside the Hy-Vee Arena. And we just got done talking to John Coffey, the voice of the Bearcats, Eddie Lomshek, voice of the Pitt State Gorillas. And two great guys who are very passionate about their programs.
Are the Gorillas the underdog this weekend? Can you bet on that game?
I didn't bet on anything.
I'm betting. No, I don't know.
I'm going to guess Northwest is probably top 5 because it's Northwest Missouri State, and everyone expects them to be number 1, number 2. So, of course, Gorillas are going to come into that as an underdog. They'll always be the underdog in that from now on because of what Northwest has grown up there.
Are you looking it up? Yeah. I'm betting on Pitt State, baby.
Pitt State has their share
under
of
on that
conference. They have 31 conference titles. I think it was 5 national championships going back when they were in the NAIA.
And I wonder if they would have that on Bovada or something like that.
So it's
got to turn this into Grambling show.
It's going to be a whole different world when I go to this. I'm used to going to the games and seeing Rampy's spread pistol offense. Now they went to this triple option, so I don't even know what I'm going to see.
All right, so
is there a spread?
Northwest Missouri State is number 4 in the rankings, and let's see. I'm looking for Pittsburgh State here. Scrolling.
I think they're like 15th.
No. Oh, 16.
16.
Okay, so number 4 versus number 16 this weekend at Arrowhead. You know, it's still a big game. There's plenty of tickets available for that. So I'm sure at d2football.com you can probably get your tickets, arrowhead.com. You can get tickets.
The games there.
Go to the game.
The college games at Arrowhead are so fun. I like going to Chiefs games, but the college games there are so fun. I went back in 2002 when Iowa State played Florida State when Seneca Wallace made that touchdown to beat Florida State.
Boom.
And then I've been to a few. Iowa State played played K-State there. I've been to there.
Yeah.
And then I also went to the Pitt State and Northwest game back in 2013. That was the last time they played them there. It's such a fun thing to do. You get all the college cheerleaders, and then you get all the bands and stuff going on. It's a different feel to it. Whereas pro game, people are just out there tailgating, having a blast, drinking it up, partying. The college stuff. Then that's one of the things about the college.
So you're not tailgating it up at the college game?
Oh, have you know anything about Pitt State?
I do, but you just said like at the pro game, everybody's out there tailgating it up. So are they not doing that at this game?
There's different parts to it. That you do your tailgate, you party your tail off, and then you listen. You get ready for the game day stuff, the band, cheerleaders, all that stuff.
Okay.
It's a whole different atmosphere, and there's more pomp and circumstance, I guess, if you want. Whereas Chiefs games, they don't have bands. They don't have,
Yeah, you literally tailgate all the way till crap.
It's kickoff.
It's already kicking off.
So I'll tell you what, I'm not with some of those guys that are like,
we got to shotgun these beers and get in.
Yeah, but I do that.
Hey, can we get in like 10 minutes? Can we get in like an hour before kickoff?
Yeah, there's guys like, I really want to get in like an hour, and I'm like, where are you going?
Or I want to be in my seat for kickoff.
Where are you going? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. I'd like to see the kickoff, but I can literally be like walking to my seat and sitting down when the kickoff is going on. That's like, for me, that's perfect timing. I don't need to be sitting in my seat an hour before the game watching.
And then paying more for your beer, right?
You need to take
Yeah.
my wife to a game. She'll get you there around that time.
Yeah, no,
No,
I think
thanks.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. We just did. We're talking Pitt State football. Speaking of Pitt State football, you got to think of Coach Steve Rampy.
Yeah.
He's with the Lawrence Lions now, who are undefeated. They won our Midwest Mike's Game of the Week last week over Shawnee Mission Northwest. They pretty much handled them.
Yeah,
And we had Devin Neal, our first ever two-time player of the week.
Two-time.
And actually, I'm working on getting him on the show. He's an even better baseball player, from what I hear. Like he's a draft pick in baseball. So I'm working on getting him on the show. Yeah.
He is a serious football player.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about that game?
The game started out lightning fast. Devin Neal had a shovel pass, like we weren't even 10 seconds in the game, and he ran it for a touchdown. It was like 51-yard shovel pass for a touchdown. And then on the ensuing kickoff, Tyler Lindemann ran kickoff back for a touchdown. So we weren't even a minute into the game, and it was tied 7-7. But then after that, it was just all Lawrence. They just kept feeding Devin Neal, and that guy had nearly 300 all-purpose yards and 5 touchdowns. He had 4 of those touchdowns in the first half. He didn't really play the second half, and so it was amazing. He was running, he was catching. He was the only thing he didn't do was pass for a touchdown, and
that's coming next week. No,
probably. He was a great kid. You know, I don't know if you watch Snapchat, but
if you don't, you should be watching the Snapchat.
I kind of got a little hunch now. I asked him if I was in black and orange on the other side at the middle linebacker spot, he thinks I could tackle him. He said no.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
I think he's juke you out of your shoes.
Oh,
That's what he's saying.
Hey,
Tyler, I believe in you.
I think I have a shot. Coach Rampy thinks I have a shot, and I asked too. No, but one of the things Rampy was talking about was, and I could tell coming in that second half, it just looked like Northwest just didn't want anything else to do it. And one of the things talking to Rampy was he said he wants to impose his will on other teams, and they definitely did. I literally saw that on Friday because there was a different team in that second half, the second team against East the week before, and you could tell Northwest just didn't want anything else to do with that game. It was even their backups came in and scored, but hats off Northwest. They still played a good game. Couldn't get the offense.
You're still 4-1.
Yeah, they couldn't figure out how to stop Devin Neal. I don't know if anybody can at this point.
Yeah, so Ty Lindemann was the player of the game for Shawnee Mission Northwest, as chosen by you.
Yeah.
You got to talk to Coach Rampy again. You got to talk to Devin Neal.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm working on getting Devin Neal and the baseball coach from Lawrence because, like I said, I hear he's an even better baseball player. And then our baseball coach at Shawnee Mission East, Will Gordon, and one of our top prospects, Robert Moore, who you might recognize that last name if you know Kansas City baseball, Moore. But trying to get them in here, the 4 of them, and come in on a December show to talk a little baseball. But working on that, but we'll see.
But yeah, Devin Neal, if he's better at baseball than he is at football, then he's gonna be the next Ken Griffey Jr. or something.
And the thing,
he is that good at football.
And the thing that Coach Gordon, when I said like, hey, what's up with this Devin Neal kid from Lawrence? Because coaches we talk. When I asked Coach Gordon about him, he said the first thing he said was that is a great, well-spoken young man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you watch the interviews,
because he took him, I guess, one of the teams he coaches in the offseason, he took him down to Oklahoma this summer for a tournament, like a big tournament down there for high school kids. And, so he's got some experience with them. And Coach Gordon knows a lot about baseball. And so he says he's a draft pick, this next draft.
I think he's like a 4-star, maybe 5-star.
So,
he's that
4-star
awesome
kid. So we are going to work on getting Devin in here for an interview. But congratulations to Lawrence on that win, being undefeated. Coach Rampy in his second year. Moving on to this week's game is Summit Christian Academy at Van Horn. That game will be played at William Chrisman High School, District Stadium. But we missed Van Horn week 1. We were trying to get Van Horn at East. Some things came up.